Criminal defense attorneys, who's the craziest client you've ever worked with? I'm a lawyer. Specifically, I'm a defense attorney. I defend both criminals and innocent people. Most of the criminals I defend aren't James Bond or George Clooney villains from the movies. Most of them are just plain stupid. Otherwise, they wouldn't need a lawyer because they wouldn't get caught. Most of the time, I can tell if my client committed the crime or not, sometimes they even tell me directly. One day, I received a call from a mother asking me to represent her son. She gave me a summary of the charges and what she knew. I told her I could take the case. When I met her son for the first time, I immediately knew he was guilty. I can't give you the details of the case, but the only thing that matters is that this guy wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. He was practically caught red-handed committing the crime. The prosecution wanted to give him 48 months. I negotiated it down to 36. I urged this guy to take the deal. It was the best he was going to get since they had him on high-definition security footage. He refused to take the deal. He must have been watching too many lawsuits because he was quoting legal documents that had no relevance to his case in an attempt to justify going to trial. He thought it was a goodwill hunt. In reality, this guy barely graduated high school and had the literacy of an 8th grader. Every meeting I had with him ended with me begging him to take the deal. He refused and said he had to go see his girlfriend. His favorite phrase was, "We have to fight it." We didn't have to do anything. After a couple of meetings that went nowhere, I decided to stop trying to reason with him. We went to trial. I'm a good lawyer, but I'm not Jesus. I'm not in the business of miracles. The jury found my guy guilty on all counts. That wasn't surprising. The surprise would come during sentencing. When he was found guilty, my guy gave me the dirtiest look of all time. I think he somehow felt betrayed by me, even though I had told this idiot to take the deal. On the day of sentencing, his usual support group was there. His mother, brother, sister, girlfriend, and aunt had all been present at the trial. But there were 3 new guys I hadn't seen before. I'd seen this before. I guess the guys had called in some friends to try to intimidate the judge and get a lighter sentence. Stupid. I didn't think much of it. Everything was proceeding as usual in the courtroom until I heard a commotion coming from the outer hallway. It sounded like a muffled scream, and at first, it was insignificant. As the noise grew louder, the judge had to stop mid-sentence and ask the bailiff to investigate what was going on.